Divine powers are always working for us because we're doing right. Hello, my name is Trenius, life coach and entrepreneur of the infamous Living Realm Network. Now, I've had a chance to coach many different people from all around the world, people who've wanted to start their businesses and have started their businesses and created successful businesses. I've also coached people who've wanted to manifest things into their lives and they got exactly what they wished for. So I'm about to tell you the only way to achieve success and to manifest what you want using a secret law of attraction. Let's get right down into it. Now, the first thing that you got to realize about success, folks, I'm going to just go ahead and keep it real. It's not easy. It's not easy. If success was easy, everybody would be successful, but that's just not the case. You only have about 1 or 2% of people in the whole wide world that actually achieve success. Yeah, these are your millionaires. These are your people that's living scotch-free, can do anything what they want, can go anywhere they want, anytime they want, don't have a care in the world except for how to continuously self-develop. So you have to take radical action in order to be successful. There are 7 billion people in the world that want this thing called success. And if you are gonna be in that 1-2%, you have to take radical action. The only way you're gonna be able to take radical action into doing something is if you love to do it. Now, this plays a major role in how to manifest things, because the only things that will manifest in your life is when you truly love something, when you have a passion for something, when you are engrossed in something, when it's a part of your soul, it has become a part of your being. You know, I know a lot of people that I coach that actually want to make millions of dollars. I say, do you really feel like $1 million? Is it a part of who you are? Are you obsessed with the fact that you want to possess $1 million? And believe it or not, but a lot of people cannot get that deep into wanting something that they want to manifest because they don't truly love it. So if you want to be successful, you have to have something that you really, really love. Otherwise, you're going to be doing something that does not make you happy. It's going to feel like work. You know, it's going to stress you out. Every day when you wake up, you're not going to be happy to do the thing that you're doing because it's not something that you truly love. In order to be highly successful, you have to have something that you really love to do. You're extremely passionate about it. And then this way, when you're working on it, when you're working on your craft, when you're working on your business, when you're going to work, it doesn't necessarily feel like work because it's so easy. It comes naturally. So that's the first thing that you must understand in order to become successful. Radical action, radical action. Taking radical action requires loving something that you love to do. You know, also, taking radical action means long hours of hard work. Now, once again, you're only gonna do these long hours of hard work only when you love the thing that you're doing. You know, and so you gotta work harder than everybody else in order to be successful. If you want to be the best in your field, this requires you staying up late night, long hours. So many people that I coach always hit me up and say, Trenius, I keep wake up in the middle of the night. I have so much energy. I say, you know what? Because you're probably a self-made millionaire. You're probably an entrepreneur. The reason why you have this extra energy is because it's supposed to be used for something to advance you in life. So when everybody else is asleep, you have all this energy. You could be putting it towards something that you love to do, like your dream job, your craft. That's the only way you're going to become a multi-millionaire and super successful is if you're putting in work at times when most people are not doing any work. This is how you stay ahead of the game. And this is the only way to become super successful and manifest exactly what you want using the law of attraction. Once again, you are only going to manifest things in life that you really deeply desire. A lot of people manifest things every day, but they say consciously, this is not what I wanted to manifest. Well, somewhere deep down inside your spirit, that's what you really want. So in order to attract something into your life, you have to create a sense of wanting it that's so deep that it cuts through your soul. And you have to love it. You have to be engrossed in it. You have to think about it all day. You have to dwell on it. Every day when you wake up, this has to be something that you constantly think about. The more you meditate on something, the more you build a connection with it, the faster it will manifest into your life. This is a secret that successful people know. This is why they're good in their field, because the thing that they're doing, they love it so much that it literally takes shape and form in their life, and it manifests. And then along with the manifestation comes money. Another thing that I see so many people do, they make a big mistake in, is when they are trying to do something that somebody else is doing. It's okay to be inspired by other people and have role models and look up to other people that have been successful, in something that similar to what you want to be successful in, but do not try to be a copycat. Do not try to be a copy of somebody else's path, somebody else's dream. The whole thing about success is you have to follow your very own path, and nobody else is going to be able to see your path. Nobody else is able to see your vision. The only way people start to see your path and your vision is the more you continuously create and the more you continuously take radical action to bring into fruition all the things that you see in your vision, so that other people can see it too. And you say, hey, I told y'all, look what I'm doing, look what I'm creating. Then people are going to be like, okay, I see where this is going now I know. And then that's when people will be more willing to help you. That's when people will be more willing to support you, because they can actually see that you're serious about the thing that you're doing. So now that they can see what you're doing, they can become, supporters and some of your biggest fans. And the best thing is when you have support, folks. That's the best thing ever. But in those beginning stages of trying to be successful, you literally have to work hard and you have to go hard and make sure that you stay on top of your game so that you can get your vision out there so that people can actually see it. And you have to trust in your own path. Now, the thing that you have to keep in mind about trusting your own path is you have to get in the habit of stop, taking other people's opinions seriously, because everybody's going to try to tell you how to, do this thing called life, but only you know your path to success. That's one thing I encountered, coming up and trying to be successful was, a lot of people tried to tell me, what to do, how to make decisions, what decisions that they thought would be best for me, which is cool. Everybody's just trying to help people, do something that they think that they don't know how to do. But the truth is, folks, sometimes you have to be able to say no, and sometimes you have to be able to make your own conscious decision. And when everybody else is going this way, sometimes you have to go that way and be completely confident in the decision that you're making. So following your own path is very important. In order to achieve success, you literally have to believe in something that only you see and that you know that you can create into reality that nobody else around you can see, until you bring it together and start to show your peers and people around you who might want to help you. So that takes us over into the other tip on the only way to achieve success, which is don't care what nobody think. Don't care what nobody think. If you feel different, if you dress different, if you want to do something that nobody in your family has ever done, the thing that you want to create, it may seem so weird to everybody else. It may seem impossible to anybody else. But stop caring what people think. Stop caring how people view you. Because trust and believe, the more you get comfortable with being the true you, the more people will like you. Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but it's actually true. The more you continuously believe in being your divine true nature without caring what anybody else thinks, that's when you become more attractive to other people. That's when you become valuable to the world. Because one thing the world is sick and tired of is seeing people do the same thing that everybody else do. The world hates normality. Even though the world is built on trends, people that's doing the same things, like everybody wants to have the iPhone because everybody has the iPhone. The world loves uniqueness, especially when that uniqueness is bold and it stands in its own image. So when a new cell phone comes out that's hot and it's bold, and the company that backs it up, really believes in it, iPhone, I don't know iPhone. So it's the same thing with you. You got to really believe in who you are. When you look in the mirror every day and you see your true self and not where you want to be, that's the person you got to believe in, the person that you see in your mind's eye. And you have to believe in that person when nobody else around you is trying to really even care to believe in you, okay? So not caring what other people think is very important on the road to success. Another thing that you should keep in mind when becoming super successful is you have to get used to feeling uncomfortable. Being a successful entrepreneur, one thing that I've encountered on my journey was obstacles. Okay, now when these obstacles presented themselves to me, sometimes I had to take risk. Sometimes I had to believe in myself when nobody else believed in me. Sometimes I had to do the thing that everybody else telling me not to do. So sometimes you gotta take a risk. There will be times when you feel uncomfortable. As a matter of fact, if you're on the path to success and you're doing it right, all the time you should feel uncomfortable. You should never feel comfortable to the point that it's like you're not worried about what's gonna happen the next day. Successful people live their lives on the edge. Every day is another opportunity for them to achieve even higher levels of success. But the thing about success is it comes with no instructions. It comes with no roadmap. The only navigational GPS system that you have is your internal dialect. Whatever you tell yourself, however you feel about yourself, however you see yourself, is what creates your future in the moments to come. And every entrepreneur that is very successful knows that. So there is really no time for planning when you want to become super successful. You have to literally be a person that lives on the edge and is not scared to take risk and to try new things, because the truth is you're gonna fail. I mean, that's just a part of success. Failing forward is a part of success, but at least you're failing and then you're learning and then you're going higher and you're leveling up. Then you fail again and then you learn from that and then you go even higher than the second time and you level up even more and even more. This is the whole path to success. It's just complete failure, failure, failure. But you're becoming successful the more you fail, because you continuously learn on how to avoid that obstacle the next time you get in a situation of some sort. So being uncomfortable is normal when you want to become successful. So if you're around people that are comfortable with their lifestyle, I can guarantee you they're not on the road to success, and they don't even care to manifest the things that they want in life because they're not living the law of attraction. And that's another thing you got to remember, folks. In order to achieve super success, you have to surround yourself with creative mind, people that have open-mindedness, people that can understand you when you talk about the things that you love to do, your passions, your biggest hobbies. You have to surround yourself with people that are willing to be able to hear you out and that can talk about things of that nature. You have two different types of people in this world, folks. You have people that are creating new things for our world, who are being innovative and they're following their own path and they're becoming successful and super rich. And then, like I said, you have people that are very comfortable with just having average, people that are just comfortable with just, walking, living their life every day, living in fear, not doing the things that they really truly love to do, and they're building somebody else's dream. So either you want to build somebody else's dream, or you take that radical action and you be that risk taker and live life on the edge, which is well worth it. But at the end of the day, at least you can be able to have a black card and swipe it and never have to run out of money. So at the end of the day, the number one ingredient that you must know in order to become super successful and manifest exactly what you want is you have to master positive energy. Now, amongst all the negative energy that you will experience on this path to success, you have to make sure that you stay in positive vibes at all times. That's the only way you're going to be able to transform all the negative energy that you experience, all the hate that you get, all the non-support that you get, people that don't understand you, all the risks that you take when you fail. It's going to require you to have a very positive mindset. That's the only way you're going to be able to get through and get to the finish line, is by having positive energy. And this positive energy is going to keep you uplifted when you don't have anybody else around you that are helping you, or people that are uplifting you and encouraging you to continue on. So positive energy is key. Positive energy actually shifts things in the universe and actually helps you to be able to see the bigger picture when everything around you just seems to just be going wrong and upside down. So remember that positive energy is key when becoming successful also. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am your life coach, entrepreneur, Trenius Henderson. For those of you who do need a life coach, you do need somebody to help coach you on your road to success. Once again, my email will be down in the comment section. Just send me an email and say that you need a life coach, and we can set up sessions, and I'll just begin to give you coaching, and I'll just be your coach from here on out. Thank you so much for tuning in, folks. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe by clicking my little face icon right there. Yeah, that's me. click that right there. Also, make sure you hit the bell notification once you subscribe so that you can be updated with new videos every 24 hours. So in the meantime, I'll see you in the next video. Be successful.